Hello, beautiful people. So, today I'm going to do a hypnosis session that is a bit of a perspective shifter. If you find that you are, doing too many things, you're getting caught up in the hustle and bustle and not taking any time for yourself, this might be the perfect thing for you to listen to today. So, what I want you to do is find a nice, comfortable seated position, somewhere where you're not going to be interrupted. And you have, 20 minutes or so to just to yourself to completely relax and feel into this process. So once you've found your spot, just wriggle back and forth, really sink into your chair or your couch or your bed or a cushion on the floor, wherever you're choosing to sit. And just allow yourself to start to get comfortable and to start feeling relaxed. And what I want you to do first is I want you to close your eyes down for me and start taking some long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you breathe in, I want you to feel your belly and your chest expanding. And as you breathe out, I want you to let go of any tension that you're holding in your body. Feel your shoulders gently melt away from your ears. And feel any of the muscles anywhere in your body just start to relax. And in a moment, I'm going to tell you a story, but what I want you to do first is with your next big in-breath, I want you to imagine that there is a warm, glowing light in the center of your chest, a ball of energy. And as you breathe in, you can feel this ball of light, this ball of energy, this ball of you growing and expanding and warming every part of your body. And you can feel it filling you with calmness and peace. And as you're sitting there comfortably, feeling that inner peace, you can feel this relaxation going all the way down from the top of your head down into your face, down into your neck, down into your shoulders, your arms, and down through the tips of your fingers, down through the beautiful, warming center of your chest, down into your stomach, drifting slowly down into your thighs, your legs, your calves, relaxing all the way down into your feet and your toes, all the way down. Feeling that relaxation in every part of your body now. Letting go of everything that you were doing before and just really relaxing into this moment now. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. And as I do, you're going to double your relaxation with every number. 1, more and more relaxed. 2, double your relaxation now. 3, drifting and floating. 4, doubling your relaxation once more. 5, that's right, going deeper and deeper. 6, 7, 8, almost there now, that place where everything is possible. 9, 10, all the way down now, all the way. I had a dream once that I was an eccentric woman at the beginning of my journey. Where it started and how it got to here, I'm not entirely sure. But I was standing on the edge of a cliff, a small cliff, and I decided to just let go of everything I was doing before and go on this journey of self-discovery. I leapt off of this cliff with my dog to the left of me, happily following along, and all of my belongings in a small bag tied to the end of a stick, resting over my shoulder. It really felt like I was starting again at the beginning of my journey, whatever that was. I knew what I wanted to experience, and I had finally taken the step towards bringing that into the physical. I know that you know the hustle and bustle of life is never smooth sailing, because life is messy. And just like the creek I gently walk past in this dream, the energy was clogged, restricted, and I wanted so badly to feel the flow, to jump in and know exactly where I was going. This is not the nature of human brains. Nobody knows what they're doing. Some people just don't know what they're doing more intelligently. So anyway, I was walking, further and further down this path of uncertainty. And along the way, I met many different people. And everyone has different life experiences. Everyone has so much wisdom to offer the world. And these people seemed so self-assured. They seemed to have it all figured out. There was the mother of wisdom holding her book of knowledge. She told me that everything I need is inside of me, but a book never hurt anyone either. So she handed me this book, to which I gracefully accepted, and placed into my small bag of belongings. I now know what I know now, and I'm ready to know. As I read this book, sitting under a tree near a lake, I realized there is so much yet that I do not know. And while I know that's okay, it doesn't feel okay. There is so much that I want to do in the world. How am I ever going to achieve everything I want to achieve if I can't know everything? I continued my journey, determined that I was going to learn something from everyone I came across. I read book after book. I spoke to a priest who so lovingly led his disciples. And whilst I was a little eccentric, this priest accepted me with open arms. And they do. and he passed down to me the knowledge he had attained, how he helps people. I found this fascinating, and I thanked the priest and moved on. I learnt so many more lessons along my journey from so many different types of people. Some were not people, they were more of a feeling. And even though I couldn't verbally communicate with them, I still felt myself soaking up the knowledgeable energy of all the things. For we are all energy, are we not? There came a point in time where I had been roaming around for quite a while. I felt like I had climbed a massive mountain and gained so much knowledge, and I just kept wanting more and more. I found I never actually sat down and reflected on the knowledge I had already gained. I was so busy gaining new knowledge that I forgot to put that knowledge I already knew into practice. So I set out on this journey, wanting to show people they can be different and still lead exciting and fulfilling lives. But I forgot to do it myself. Anyway, one day I came across a man who was up in a tree, hanging upside down. I asked the man if he needed assistance, and I heard no response. So I began climbing the tree, fearful that the man may have been stuck and needed help. And as I got closer and closer, I noticed his eyes were closed, and he was fastened to the branches with a long scarf. My panic floated away as I noticed it appeared the man had placed himself here intentionally. I curiously asked the man if he were okay. He opened his eyes and said, "Sure is a different world from up here, isn't it?" I looked around, realizing that he was right. Everything appeared different from up here. He told me to lie down as well and hang my head over the branches. Nobody had ever asked me to do something that seemingly made no sense to do before. I asked why, and I explained I only climbed the tree to make sure that you were okay, and I'm very busy learning everything that I need to learn for my journey. Why are you wasting time hanging upside down in a tree anyway? And he said, but you are here now, aren't you? And I know that you're wondering why I'm here, and wouldn't it be great to find out? You have clearly learnt so much, and it appears you are letting the destination get in the way of the going. At this point, my defenses were down, and I had been searching for a particular landmark for 3 days in this forest. And so I thought, why not? I'll listen to the crazy man hanging in the tree. Something about this man was calm and oddly satisfying, intriguing, also batshit crazy, but that's neither here nor there. And so I did. I laid down on a big sturdy branch. I used my scarf from my small bag to fasten myself to the branch, just like the man had. And I hung upside down from a branch. And as I lay there, upside down, hanging from this branch, I thought to myself, surely I've lost my mind. What am I doing here? I can't learn anything here. And almost as if he had read my mind, the man turned to me and said, "This tree is hundreds of years old. It has thousands of leaves, and there are thousands more like it in this very forest. They know many things, they see many things, and they do know, no matter what, no thing will stop you. They know. And it's amazing when you let yourself know. No one really knows, so you can allow yourself to relax in this moment, and you can do exactly that, can't you? That's right. And as you say, no more, you know more. And as you lie here on this big sturdy branch, you are seeing things very differently now. The fact that you are lying here now means that you already know. You know, know. You see, this very tree told me that if I listen, really listen now. Shh. Do you hear that? Will you listen now? I listened, and it felt like almost for the first time I could hear the birds. I mean, really hear them. And I noticed the different sounds, the feeling of the blood rushing to my face, the warm sensation from the sun as it touched my skin. I could even feel and hear my own heart beating. It felt so serene. I could hear and feel things I never even realized were there before. And I thought to myself, maybe there was something to this. As I lay here, the man turned to me and said, "Ah, now you feel it. And this is something you didn't know that you could feel. So you are learning much, aren't you?" At this stage, I felt myself seeing things from an entirely different perspective. And I can tell you are now seeing things from a very different perspective. And it's good to see things from a different perspective, because when you see things from a different perspective, you will change your life now. And one can, you know. As I was lying here, taking it all in, the sensations, the birds, the smells, the breeze, the warm, beautiful sun gently caressing me, I looked over into the distance in a deep trance now, through the lightly waving, floating, gentle green leaves, and I saw it. Everything and nothing. All of the things, including the landmark I was looking for, which I'd entirely forgotten I was even looking for. The big oak tree with the red line on it. I could see the tree through the forest when I paused and looked at things from a different perspective. It's as if it all materialized in front of my eyes now. I thought I would learn nothing, but I actually learned quite a lot that day. Perhaps the man wasn't so crazy after all. I thanked him for helping me find what I was looking for, and he simply said, "I didn't help you do anything. You did. It was within you the whole time. Everything." When you enjoy the journey, the destination becomes effortless. Nobody stops learning, for we are all one, all expanding, all energy. And I did keep learning. And I also found the importance of stopping and listening to myself, to the trees, and soaking up the wisdom that the world has to offer. And now more than ever, I know that to implement is to learn in its deepest form. I saw things so differently, and I learnt to enjoy the journey and be grateful for everything I have already learnt. And one might, achieve everything you desire. I want you to know that every time you hear a bird chirp, consciously or unconsciously, these suggestions will get stronger and stronger, more and more powerful. Every minute of every day only makes the changes you have made here today stronger and stronger. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And when I get to 5, you will be wide awake, back in the room, and very excited about the positive outcomes of today's session. 1, feeling your heart rate start to increase. 2, feeling your breathing start to speed up now. And 3, noticing all the sounds around you, both inside and outside of the room. 4, lightly wiggling your fingers and your toes now. And 5, eyes wide awake, back in the room. Thank you for listening to this session. And I hope it has felt like a lovely massage for your brain. I have had many requests to do ASMR videos because apparently my voice can be quite relaxing, and I view hypnosis as a way to take that to the extreme and to use it in a way that is helpful to people. And that is the basis of the 6-week program, the group hypnosis program that I'm running for trans people, to experience more confidence and less gender dysphoria, and to heal from bullying, and to experience less depression and anxiety. And I'm really excited to be running these sessions, and I hope this is a nice little taster, for you to kind of get a feel of what it's like to experience this. And if you have any questions about hypnosis, or you have any questions about the group that I'm running, let me know, message me, and we'll talk it out. So thank you very much for listening. I hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, whenever you're listening to this, and I hope to see you soon.